Hello, Muvi Wachilungamo, hello. Hello, Muvi Wachilungamo, hello. This we do for purposes of our brothers and sisters from other countries. We are Bantus, Pan-Africans, and we believe the message that we portray to Malawians could also be a solution to other countries, because the challenges we face in Malawi of corruption, embezzlement of funds, self-enrichments, is a disease that Africa is having. That's why, after speaking our language, we come with a medium that each and every African will understand. And we also do this for purposes of those working in diplomatic missions of other countries. They need to know that Malawians are awake. Malawians have risen up. Malawians are going to rebel against any other corruption, theft, or any other dirty things that they do with the taxes of citizens. Taxes, not taxis. Taxes of citizens. Fellow citizens, today is 20 July. We brought Muvi Wachilungamo. In English, we want to give you introduction. For the past 26 years, or for the past 6 years, you in the government, we were together in locations. We were together in towns. We were together on the street demonstrating. We were together everywhere that we fought. Now we are surprised that today, after you get into the government and you have been chosen, given ministerial positions, you have switched out off your phones. That's a big question mark. Why? What has happened? Why are you locking your phones? Why are you ignoring calls from citizens? We were together on the streets 2 days ago. We were together in podiums, in platforms, fighting for the better Malawi. We were together. Today, you have chosen to lock yourself inside houses, inside plados, and inside comfort zones of your offices. What has gone wrong? Was it not you and I? Was it not you and we that were castigating DPP, Nicholas Dausi, for closing themselves, for not answering phones? Was it not we and you? Now, what has changed? Are you trying to tell us that there is kind of a liquid, there's a kind of alcohol, there's a kind of nicotine that you eat when you get into the government that makes you to forget what we're fighting for? No. Don't disappoint us. Do not disappoint us, because we have got issues to report to you. We've got a lot of things to tell you. At the end of the day, you are our comrades. You are our comrades. We were together in this fight. Now, the fight has ended just because you are ministers. The fight has ended just because you have been elevated into higher positions. Now you are government. No. Let me tell you, that's the virus you have created. That DPP created too. And the very same virus made the vaccine on 33rd June. It was we Malawians. It was we Malawians that removed that virus. And today you want to join the same? No. Please, Comrade Nkaka, answer your phones. Malawians want to tell you. Comrade Ntambo, answer your phones and talk to people. Malawians want to hear from you. Malawians want to share with you the way we did on the street yesterday. Do not ignore calls. Because by ignoring calls of citizens, you must know you are detaching yourself from the real reasons why you are in the government, why you are ministers today. Bullet, you promised us you will be different from DPP. Are you different anymore? You are not. We wanted to report to you that Manza border has received 25 bodies, dead bodies of citizens of Malawi. We wanted to tell you that. And you must do something as a government of hope. You are supposed to do something. Send more buses, send more logistics, and call your people back home. Because at home there's cassava, there's flying maize, there's groundnuts, there's mangoes, there's anything that are free, because we plow them in the garden. That's a different story in South Africa. All these I'm mentioning you, they are found in ShopRite, in shops, but they'll never go and get them in the gardens. That's what we did when we were calling you, and you ignore us. I personally called the Foreign Affairs Ministry, telling them that they need to do something with Malawi High Commission, Embassy in South Africa. Because it is the embassy that is not caring. I want to say something here about Malawians suffering, dying in South Africa. I am emphasizing more and insisting because I see the tragedy with my eyes. South Africa has locked down its country for 121 days now. And all Malawians that are working in this informal sector, they have been laid down. And you need to know, by being laid down, they are not able to buy food, they are not able to pay rent, and most of them are on the streets today. I feel pain because I'm a Malawian. They are on the streets, they don't have home. The landlords have chased them out. And you know what? They are now made with double jeopardy. They need to find a home to sleep. They need to buy food. And all these are not available because their work has been switched off because of the lockdown. Their call for them to come back home is because they just want access back home. And we pay tax. That tax could provide transport for those Malawians to return home and go into their various villages. And they will toil. There's sugar cane there. There's guavas there. In the gardens, there are bananas. They will not die. And I want to tell you, with this health situation we are in, whereby most of us are living on ARVs, most of us are living on treatments of various diseases, this is killing people. Because most of the medications we get, whether it's ARV, whether it's TB tablets, whether it's whatever, it wants us to eat better food. And once you don't eat, you cannot take your drugs. And that is death of Malawians. Foreign Affairs Minister, Comrade Nkaka, do something. Do something. Thanks to Chimwendo Banda, my brother. When we call you, you listen. But I want to report something here. Go to Chinji roundabout. There's a road there that is going to somewhere where there's a kind of a warehouse or something. Government cars are locked in there. Go and get them. We don't have ambulances in many areas. We need those cars to be used as ambulances. Movie number 1. That was just introduction. But today I want to say I'm not happy. I am not happy, and I will talk so that you should feel that there's pain out there. You must feel that there's anger out there. And this anger I'm displaying to you is the very same anger that Malawians are feeling all over in the diaspora and inside the country. Malawians are angry with you as John's Alliance because you were their hope on 23rd June. You were their hope up to now. But their hope is losing value. Their hope is being lost because you don't answer your calls. When the people phone you, you don't answer. You know and you are aware that DPP thugs, they have dumped and thrown away vehicles all over. We need to contact you, to reach you so that you can go and protect that property of our government. Malawians are asking, you remain the people you were before you went into the government. Malawians are telling you again that please remain the people that you were before you entered into comfort zones of governments. They want you to remain who you were because we were together on the street. We were together on WhatsApp. You were in our groups where you could hear the tears, the worries and the cries of Malawians. Today, after you get into the government, you are no longer participating. You want to tell us that you are busy. What makes you busy? Because if you are to be busy as the government ministers, it is what we talk on Facebook, on social media. You need to listen to the cries of Malawians. Now, if you cut yourself off, what are you saying? You don't want to listen? You don't want to hear? And what makes you different from Peter Mutharika? What makes you different from Douglas Dawes? What makes you different from the DPP thugs and thievery? Doesn't make any difference at all. You are just the same. This is why we say, be available. Answer the phones. And this has given us another idea. We want to give you advice. With the vast and multitude of problems that Malawi is facing, We think it's important that there should be presidential hotline. Government should pay for that. Malawians might just call you free and report whatever they want to tell you. And that should happen from the president. There should be presidential hotline. There must be ministerial hotline. And there must be principal secretary's hotline. So that we can report to you each and every trouble that we face. Because we know by now our police is understaffed. Our police is compromised. You saw, I complained last week that Norman Chisale was online, WhatsApp online, in cell. It shows that police is compromised. And we say we want to build a new Malawi. How are we going to do it if we are compromised? This is why everybody is a police officer today in Malawi. Now, for us to be policing our country, you need to answer your phones. You need to be online all the time. You need to listen to us. You need to be on our groups so that you should hear the tears and cries of Malawians. That is how you're going to manage this government. Otherwise, you are not. Movie number 3. In 21 days of you in the government, knowing the plunder and the tsunami of corruption and the earthquake of looting of taxpayers' money, citizens want you to pick up your phones so that they must report to you what they know, hear, or see. Unfortunately, you have chosen to close your doors, phones, and access. You better come out from that blankets. Movie number 4. Government property, funds, vehicles are being dumped, thrown out, exchanging hands and hidden. This is the most hectic time Malawians needed you because we gave you the mandate to take care and protect our government. It's your duty. You cannot be everywhere. We are everywhere. So we need to tell you. We need to talk to you. And you must listen so that you can now order the police or any other